So, without further ado, I'm going to head on to the other radio room with our guest singer. And all of their important links have already been pinned in the chat below. Can they rap? I will definitely ask our guest singer your question. So, show some love in the chat. Show some energy, and let's welcome. Put some emotes, and let's welcome Ruru. Let's listen in to. Let's get to know Ruru and listen into their wonderful singing. Okay. So let me go ahead and move to the next room. It might take a while for their model to load in. It's not their fault. It's my internet. So wait for their model to come up. Okay, 1 second, darling. Also, please understand I'm a grandma. I'm a granny. So please help me out. If audio levels are not leveling, try to point it out so I can work on it here. Okay? All right. Oh, got the wrong person up. Anyway, let me pull up the model. No, I got the wrong person up. That was for the next few weeks. We will have microphone up on stage on the radio show. But it's Ruru's turn today, so let me just load in her model. It might take a while. Ooh, there you go. There she is. Ah, my God. Why is it so pixelated? My damn internet. Give me a second. Takes a while for the model to load in. Alright, let me just check the filter, because the filter is a little bit... Is this a lot better? Or... There we go. Okay, that's a whole lot better. Slowly coming into view, period. She's so beautiful, right? All right, let's see if she's ready. Let me go ahead and get back with Ruru. Let's see. Hello, darling, you there? Hi, how are you? Goodness gracious. I'm so happy that you're here. Of course. Well, I should be thanking you for for being here, gracing us with your time. Let's see. Let's see if they can hear you fine. 1 second, darling. Oh yeah, there you go. What? Give me a second. They are saying you're muted, but you shouldn't be. Give me a second, darling. Can you guys now? Can you now hear Ruru? Or I can see on my OBS that it is picking up your voice. Ah, okay, there you go. Okay, they can hear you now. Very well. Like I said, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have you here. Like, thank you so much for giving us your time of day. I know you have a lot of commitments and you have a lot of projects. So I really appreciate you giving us your time of day. And yeah. Let's see. For our friends in the chat, our cult members who maybe it's their first time to have seen you, please do take this time to get to know one another. You know, introduce yourself. You can also tell us about your lore. What content do you usually put out? What kind of content creator you are or VTuber? Go ahead, darling. Take the floor.
Thank you so much. No, honestly, thank you for having me here. This is my first time ever like guest appearing anywhere, to be honest. So thank you for meeting me. I'm Ruru. I am originally an artist and probably what most people know me for. but I work a lot for the 𝔒𝔦𝔯𝔦 community, which is 𝔒𝔬𝔬𝔦 adjacent.
Mm.
And I draw and animate a lot of videos. Have been in chorus battles for a couple years now, and
Mm.
decided, I also want to sing. So
Yeah.
for the past couple of years, I've been on my singing journey, and super, super stoked to be invited for a karaoke guest appearance today. Thank you so much, everybody.
Wow. Like I said during the promotional post on Twitter for your guesting, you're a well-rounded artist. When I was looking at your portfolio, I was like, how can one person do all these things? Now I want to know, like I'm going to take this opportunity to learn more, like how did you navigate through all of these passions that you have? I know, music most of the time is adjacent to like making art or animation, all that shenanigans right there. But let's take it piece by piece. Like, when did you start, like, when did you start getting into music?
I would say, just like a lot of people, probably since the pandemic, I've always liked, art and singing by myself. But
Mm.
it was only then when I was like, maybe I should give this a proper try. So it's been pretty much ever since.
Oh, all right. Have you been singing since you were a child? Like, did you have like a natural affinity to music or listening to music, enjoying music, singing with friends or family, perhaps?
Oh, that's a great question, actually. Um, I would say yes and no. So I always enjoyed singing like with friends and family or by myself, but I always say I was never born with natural music talent, in my opinion. I think
Mm.
my natural talents are maybe more art.
Mm.
So that's why I never gave myself the chance to actually go and try and become better at it. But
Mm.
I did in recent years, and I'm still, of course, very well on my journey. But I'm happy that I did, and so if anybody's listening, it wasn't always like this.
I think we're on the opposite ends here when it comes to when it comes on to the natural affinity, because my natural affinity was to music and singing, but I've
Hmm.
seen my siblings, they were pretty good when it comes to art. So I did
Mm.
try art when I was younger, and actually my friends and family members thought, oh, you should like continue with that, and work on your art skills, and you probably become like a better artist once you accumulate all the skills over the years. And I used to believe that until a twisted teacher at school told me I don't have talent, and I'm the type of person who would, yeah, I'm the type of person who would like
No.
hear a comment and accept it as reality. So I'm like, oh, okay. I stopped for like 15 or 16 years doing art,
Mm.
and I just got back because of the pandemic. I was reading a manhwa
Mhm.
or a webtoon.
Mhm.
I remember it's I forgot what webtoon it was, but um, yeah, I was reading that. I finished it, and I was so inspired to draw one character. That was the first time
Mhm.
ever after 15 or 16 years, and I did not look
Mhm.
back since. I transitioned to digital art and started working on it. And speaking of art, um like you said, you were more into art. Like, how young were you when you started doing art?
It's honestly, yeah, it's like you said, it's the our stories flipped. I think I've been drawing art ever since kindergarten,
Mm.
with on and off years. So it's not something I started recently, but I would
Mm.
say that I got into more seriously also with all the V-singer and chorus
Mm.
battle kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Because before I was more like
yeah.
drawing
Remember to
traditionally,
the
I wasn't really trying to
cult.
pick up digital art.
Mm.
So, but I wouldn't say I'm new to drawing, definitely not.
Mm. Yeah, what was your what was the first medium that you picked up when it comes to art?
Mm, Probably pencil, like most people. Pencil, color. a
Mm.
colored pencil, of course, and
Mm.
then later I would go on to watercolors
Mm.
and markers, of course. Yeah.
How did you like painting?
I found painting actually really hard.
Mm.
I feel like I either have an affinity to drawing with a pencil or a pen or painting with a brush.
Mm.
I was more the pencil type, but it was ironically digital art that made me become a better painter traditionally too.
Oh, that is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Um, you did mention that you've been working for quite a while for the Utaita or VTuber community.
Mhm.
How did you get into that?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So I used to only publish my art on Tumblr, and I had a friend who
Mm.
was in one of the most like way back chorus battles. Like she's actually become pretty well known now, but back then, they were trying so hard to find artists. She asked me, "Hey, do you want to draw for this thing?" And I
Mm.
was so like fascinated by what they were doing that
Uh-huh.
ever since I was like, I wish I could do that too, but I can't sing. But I guess it only took a pandemic for me to finally try and start singing.
Mm. So, how did you find singing when you first started, giving yourself a chance and dabbling
Hard.
into singing? Did you perhaps get professional lessons for it or training? Or just you tried to go into it just relying on available resources around you?
I have like had some trial lessons with vocal coaches, but I
Mm.
never stuck with it. Either it was because finances, because they're
Mm.
expensive, or
Yes. Mm.
because I didn't quite vibe with the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say 99% was just me trial and erroring karaoke at home. For me,
Mm.
the biggest challenge has definitely been that I feel like my like natural vocal range is struggling a little bit. So I definitely struggle with the highs, and that's
Mm.
always been something that I had to somehow figure out, and I'm still trying to figure out.
I know a lot of singers, especially mezzo soprano singers, and
Mm,
singers with a lower vocal range for women. They don't really get
mm,
a lot of options, like songs to sing.
mm.
And
You're so
especially,
right. Mm,
yeah, especially if they're already like a commercialized artist, they're popular worldwide, they are less known than the singers who can like hit high notes.
right,
That is
right.
pretty, that is the reality when it comes to the music industry. But yeah, if you
Mm,
can find a song that would work well with your vocal range, like your current vocal range, that'll do you
mm,
a great deal um,
mm,
of good for your convenience when you're
mm,
singing, your comfort when you're singing, and your fun as well.
for sure. No, that's so true, and I agree with everything you say. Um, if I may add, it's definitely been a struggle of mine because I was
Mm,
always jealous to not be able to, easily sing high as
mm,
maybe natural sopranos. But at the same time, something that I learned
mm.
is also to embrace
Yeah,
where my range is. I used to
exactly.
dislike it. I used to wonder, why do I have to struggle like this? But
Yeah,
now I'm more like, but it's my thing. So
yeah.
make it my thing. So I'm really happy
Mm,
I got there. I used to really hate it and struggle with it. So for everybody
mm.
who's like worried about their voice, make it yours.
Yeah, that's so true. I can resonate with that one actually because I
Hmm.
used to be a soprano when I was younger, but when,
Hmm.
vocal nodules and all of that, vocal cords, all the changes, puberty, everything else,
Hmm.
external factors that we cannot control, um, my vocal range has dropped down to alto. So I'm kind of faking it
Hmm.
most of the time when people request songs that is already out of my range. I'm like, all right, I used to sing this with I
Hmm.
can sing this before in a relaxed manner. Now it's gonna be on a
Hmm.
strained manner because it's already out of my range at the current
Hmm.
vocal
Hmm.
range that I have. So yeah, you're so right. If you're comfortable with your vocal range and you find a song that fits your vocal range and you can like own it, like and own the song and own your voice, it's still gonna sound wonderful. So I'm glad that you gave yourself a chance to get into singing. I did notice that you also compose songs or music, was it?
I
Like you mix for other people?
Oh, I don't write songs quite yet, though
Mm.
hopefully one day that's something I can pick up. I've written lyrics or top lines before,
Mm.
or translations of lyrics, so I've definitely done that.
But you do
I
mixing.
I do
Mm.
editing. So mixing itself I don't do, but I do editing like tuning and timing. But it's something
Ah.
that I don't do anywhere near to as much as the other things like art or even
Mm.
lyrics.
But
Mhm.
are you setting a personal goal to maybe one day be to have acquire the skills to like fully produce for yourself or for other people, like mix and mastering, you
Mhm.
know?
I would love to. I feel like that's one of the big things on the horizon that I
Hmm.
would love to pick up, though I don't know when that's going to be. But that's like the
I
last thing that's missing for me to still be able
yeah.
to do and be happy?
Yeah, I believe you because you do a lot of art. You also dabbled into animation, right? So
I do a lot
imagine,
of animation, yeah.
yeah, I've seen your work. It's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
And sometimes I would drop by and drop a lurk on your stream while you're working on your art,
Hmm.
and I'm like, wow, I could never because
Thank
it took
you.
me. I mean, I wasted about 15 or 16 years of I missed out on those years that I could have possibly used as
Hmm.
training,
Hmm.
honing my
Hmm.
art skills. But that's why I'm so. It's like I'm set back 15 years. I have to catch up with my aspirations. Like this level, I aspire to be this
Hmm.
skilled in art, so I have to catch up to that. There's an art gap or whatever you call it.
Hmm. I understand that. I totally do. Like I have the same with music, but I
Mm,
will also say like some of my um, best friends that I met in streaming are
mm,
people who are, I would say, above me in skill, and sometimes I find out they've been drawing for 2 or 3 years. And I
mm.
think, especially these days, with so much advice being on the internet,
Yeah,
I
free
feel like
resources.
even if you're behind, I think on the flip side, you have more resources to practice. So
That's true.
I feel like if you started 15 years ago, you probably would have to try and error much more than
Yeah.
now.
Because you have to relearn.
Mm.
It's like you have to unlearn and then relearn stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, let's go back to your singing. You dabbling into singing. Have you been putting out song covers for your community members?
I have, yes, but not as much as I would love to. I think a
Hmm.
lot of people can relate to it, but there's been a couple. I've been singing more in groups, so a solo
Okay.
is yet to be made,
Oh
but
goodness.
surely I will manage that
What's
this
on
year,
the What's
right?
on the menu? What are your options
What's
for your solo release?
God, so many. I don't know where to start. I think I would love to um sing a couple of let me think. I feel like Maurice and Novel Life is definitely on the list there. I feel like that's a
Mm.
song that I would love to make. But what else? That's a big question.
I
I
didn't even
love a
know.
lot of Vocaloid music too, of
Mm.
course. Yeah.
Vocaloid music. Yeah, understandable. I enjoy
Hmm.
that too. But apart from Vocaloid music, what are other genres or categories do you usually listen to? What are your go-to
Hmm.
when you just, want to vibe to music?
Hmm. I think um I would say most things, like most people, I listen to everything, but it's maybe easier to say what my vocals kind
Mm.
of lean towards. I
Yeah.
feel like I am most comfortable in the rockier or in the rap kind of area. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not
That leads
I'm not good
me.
at ballads.
That leads me to the question from one of our cult members earlier. They were asking, "Can you rap?"
I think so. I think so. Yeah, I would say yes, but lately I've been focusing more on singing, so I've not been rapping as much, but
Mm.
Yes, I can rap.
Yes, let's
Hi,
go.
Dia.
I love a multi-talented queen. Period.
Thank
All
you. Oh my
right.
God, you're so nice.
What was your? You did mention that you have been working in a group project for when it comes to singing, right? What was your
Hmm.
top three most favorite work so far?
Oh, definitely one that came out like 2 weeks ago would be one a cover of 𝔖𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔦𝔯 by No Melon, No Lemon. I don't know if people know this song. Really good song. And then another one that I really liked would be called tic-tac-toe. Also not a very super known song, but the reason why I like those works is because I feel like the visual art, especially the drawings, the illustrations, and the animation, is some of the coolest I was able like ever allowed to collaborate on
Mm.
with other people. So ever see those around, I think they're good.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I will be playing your song cover after your guesting. I'm so excited for that.
Thank you
But
so much.
when it comes to singing, are you down to sing for us? What song did you prepare for us, Ruru, darling?
Ooh, I you had the list of genres, right? So
Yeah.
I typed out a couple of songs. I didn't like crazy prepare, so we're gonna
Mm,
have to ad lib this a little bit, but
no
I guess
worries.
we're gonna spin the wheel and we'll see we'll see what comes out.
Yeah, we can definitely do the challenge wheel, but do you have a song that you prepared for us? Like a song that you picked out?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? No, but I can I can improvise something if you want.
All right, just
Oh
sing
my God.
whatever your heart is telling you to sing, darling.
Okay, let me think. Let me think. You
No
know what?
worries.
I haven't thought about
You were
that.
so focused on the challenge wheel.
On a
You forgot
challenge,
about
yeah.
your
I,
carefully selected song. Your
yeah,
opening
no,
song.
totally, completely. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's sing a song, I guess.
Let's go. Let's go. You may go ahead and share that on.
Okay,
Yeah. Let's
I'm
go.
just let me see. You know what? Let's since somebody did ask about rap, we can do something rap adjacent, I think.
Let's go. Oh my goodness, so
Something
excited.
kind of rap-ish, not super rap-ish, but because I don't think I'm gonna like get to sing everything that I put on the list anyway.
I'm sure you do well, darling.
Should I
All right.
should I just hit play?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Take
right.
the
If
floor.
there's any audio issues, just
Yeah, I will let
talk
you
over
know.
me, and we'll sort it out. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm gonna try Girl Gang by XG. So I hope it. Ah! Nerves. A band of hitters, we a different kind of party. The type of crew don't answer to. You mess around with us, I promise you'll be sorry. Trust me, that'd be a big mistake. We go hard every day. Me and my girls ain't here to play. If you ain't tough, can't join the club. Yeah, we only got room for the baddest. Matter when us my team go ham with. Don't you let these pretty faces fool you. Savage underneath. There's no limit, nothing that we can't do. Whatever the problem, we know how to solve them. Workflow, hustle game, never pick fights with a girl gang. All of my ladies are fire, rolling with queens is the female empire. Workflow, hustle game, never pick fights with a girl gang. All of my ladies are fire, rolling with queens is the female empire. Bow down, get back, head down, get stacks. Bet you can't match these stats. Try to catch up, we stay one step ahead.
Bet you can rack up these checks. Give it a shot, but you'll end up finesse. Boom, ha. Confident chicks with a whole new swagger. Boom, ha. Level so high, gonna need that ladder. We got something extra hot. Yummy, yummy out the pot. Rolling deep when we in town. You and know you're learning now. They say you so fly, oh my god. Crew so tight, they know we on lock. Drip so cold, we're styling like ice. Crew so bold, we stupid on sight. Don't you let this pretty faces fool you. Savage underneath. There's no limit, nothing that we can't do. Whatever the problem, we know how to solve them. Workflow, hustle game, never pick fights with a girl gang. All of my ladies are fire, rolling with queens, it's a female empire. Workflow, hustle game, never pick fights with a girl gang. All of my ladies are fire, rolling with queens, it's a female empire. Heavy hitters, gang of winners. Put 'em up, who the realest? Ooh, the way we shine, it's like it's burning. Ooh, they're gonna see us when we coming. Workflow, hustle game, never pick fights with a girl gang. All of my ladies are fire, rolling with queens, it's a female empire. Workflow, hustle game, never pick fights with a girl gang. All of my ladies are fire, rolling with queens, it's a female empire. Every day, me and my girls ain't here to play. We be the baddest, yeah. Only got room for the baddest. Ooh. Wow.
Oh, let's go. Woohoo! Dang, I love XG. You were wonderful.
They're so
Jen.
fun.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
thank you.
I love them.
No, they're great.
You can literally
so much.
replace the rap line.
That's a high compliment because I do think there are some of the hottest rap lines in the world.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
They're pretty. I would say they enunciate their words compared to other rappers. Sometimes I would
For sure.
I wouldn't understand what they were saying, but they do enunciate. So yeah, I love it. Discord is
Thank
buzzing.
you.
Let
me see. Maybe that's me. I'll fix it.
Thank you. Alrighty. So again, Ruru's important links are pinned in the chat below. Let me also give a shout to her channel. There you go. Please to show Ruru some love. Her important links are pinned. Her Twitch channel, her Twitter profile, and her YouTube channel. Please do drop her a follow if you'd like to hang out with her community, get real-time updates from her, and to
I don't know. I think maybe I
watch
just
her
think that way
song
'cause I
covers on
knew that you
YouTube.
were sick, but... Oh my god.
I
hope better.
Never mind.
Yes.
I'm doing great, dude.
Great.
Okay, that was wonderful. And yeah, are you ready for the challenge wheel?
I hope so.
Okay, let's
Thank you.
see. We do have quite a couple of genre or category here. Let me just look it up for you once again and get that genre ready. There you go. Okay, here goes. All right. Are you ready for the challenge wheel?
Okay. I hope I have good luck.
All right, here goes.
Is it getting worse?
It's probably mine. Hold on. I'll fix it. Give me a second. Da-dee-da-dee-da. There you go. Okay. Should be fine now, I believe.
So, test.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Should be okay now. All right. They can
Okay.
hear you now. That's good.
I'm
Okay.
happy.
All right, so we got here either folk music or acoustic music or country music.
Okay, let's do that.
All right,
I
you
had,
ready?
some. Yeah, let's do that. I'll go with an
Okay.
acoustic track
Okay, all
because
right.
I don't know a lot of country music nor folk
Mm.
music, but acoustic backing we can do. Let's try
Okay.
some "Fly Me to the Moon."
Let's go. Let's go. Whenever you're ready, darling. Take the floor.
All right. Thank you.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, I love you.
Let's go. Wow.
Thank you.
That is giving cozy vibes.
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
that. I love that. Wig snatch. Quite literally. There you go. Wig snatch.
Oh, it's gone. I love that.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. We're off to the next category, darling. Let me
Okay.
pull it back up and spinning it for you. Here goes. Ooh. Gentle reminder if you're unfamiliar or uncomfortable with the genre, we can always spin the wheel again. All right.
Okay,
And the
okay.
category we have for you is either dance hall, disco music, or EDM.
Okay, that's I do
I
have a
think
song for that.
Vocaloid songs fall under this category. A lot of Vocaloid songs.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. You know
Yeah.
what? Let's maybe do that. Okay,
Okay.
I was gonna like attempt a Charlie XCX song, but now that you say Vocaloid, you know, maybe let's try that. But this
Okay,
one's gonna be a
alright.
little hard because like I'm not sure if I have this one down 100%, but I'll try. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't work out, we laugh.
Of
Okay.
course. We're all here to vibe with you,
We
darling.
just yeah.
You're
All right,
fine. Okay.
let me find that real quick. Holy shit. Did not expect to sing that today.
No worries at all. Take your time.
Okay, let's sing Desperate by Giga and Teddy Lloyd. I think that goes in the EDM section,
Let's
doesn't
go. Let's go. Go ahead.
it? This is hard, but I'll try. I've been loving this song since it came out. It always has been like a comfort karaoke song, but it's actually really hard to do, especially the second half, I feel like.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you'll do well, darling. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. どうしようもなく開く日々に絶え間なく揺れる意識この息も所詮退屈しのぎよだるっての暑さもさあややや三段もくるみおいおい会議ドラマティックなんていらない簡単なルールをした時点で負けただ一つそうたったそれだけ足んない沿ってない金輪際冷めないのなんない想定外新展開冷めないからこのままじゃおざなりの遊戯ままごとじゃない言えないは Desperate 足んない想定ない金輪際溺れないのなんない想定外新展開溺れないからこれだけが生きがいて哀れバカバカしねくだないでオブラックの選択しまった選べる正しいシグナル目してたいやいつだって二つに一つほらもうやだやめなね苦しい心削って曖昧でももうやはいバイバイ三段もくるみおいおい回避ドラマティックなんて柄じゃないまさあですがその目です叶わないワン、ツー、スリー、フォーそんな目で目見つめなくても叶わないすぐのいい事象処理これからの絶対はないたまらないたまらないたまらない叶わない足んない想定ない金輪際やめたいもさないのでない新展開やめたいのにこのままじゃ負け犬のピエロどうしたっても変わらない Desperate ラストゲームからまた破れた薄れてミニティ降りだけなことまでが OS さえ残さないとらわれて焦せない Desperate No Oh yeah 残骸の態度ってそれだけね本当にはもうしょうもない
Whew. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Wow. That is
What a
so
fun
cool.
song.
Oh my god. Wow. Thank you so much. That is so
Thank you,
good.
thank you.
Everyone enjoy that. Whew. Wow.
Thank you so much. What a good song.
It is. It is. Oh my goodness. Wow. I want to know, how long have you been working with, mixing or like assisting when it comes to producing Vocaloid tracks or covers for the Utaite community?
I think roughly 3 years sounds about right. 2.5 to 3 years.
Mm. And was most of your previous group song covers were most of them Vocaloid songs as well?
Yes, most of them were either Vocaloid or some anime songs, but definitely the tendency to Vocaloid producers.
Ah, that's pretty good. Will we ever hear a solo Vocaloid song cover? Maybe sometime this year. Wink, wink.
100%. 100%.
Let's
I so gotta do it.
go.
I actually, like, really in time for today, I finally
Mm.
finished the last art deadline that I had to absolutely get done
Uh huh.
yesterday. So it's like we're kind of starting my newfound freedom today. So that's where I'm going to be
Oh,
focusing more on my
your
solo or
creative
personal
stuff.
projects
Yes, that's
before
so
my
good.
friends come and shoot me for never doing it.
My goodness. So, I wanted the cult members to know what are your other content for your community because they might go ahead and hop in, vibe with you, and join you with your activities. Like, what do you usually stream on Twitch, or what content do you put out for everyone else?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I used to only draw art, but for about a
Mm.
year now, we've been playing more games. And in my case, I'm somebody who missed out on a lot of classics, a lot of games that I feel like everybody has played.
Mm.
I recently played, for example, Undertale for the first time ever. I did not know the first thing about the game. So it was a lot of my gaming is extremely blind. Like, I've not heard about it.
Mm.
Recently, I was made to play my first Zelda game ever,
Mm.
and everybody's been trying to tell me, oh yeah, that plot twist, everybody knows, whether you've played it or not, but I didn't know. So a lot of a lot of my content is just me having my childhood experience now as an adult.
Honestly, same. Because yesterday, or like earlier today for me, or yesterday for other
Mhm,
people, time zones, you know. So
mhm.
yesterday, I tried to play Life is Strange for the first time, and that game
I
has been
saw.
out
Mm.
for quite a while, and
Yeah.
everyone's already, oh, I finished that one. It's a good game, yada yada. I'm like, well, this is my first time. I'm gonna go into the game blind as well,
Mhm.
same as you, because you know life happened, and some people can only enjoy a large bit of their childhood once they
Mhm.
already adult. They have their own time in their hands. They have their own adult money in their hands. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah,
Totally.
it's
I
really
saw
good.
that you
Mm.
started Life is Strange, which is a game that my community has been begging me to play as well, and
Yeah, you should. You should. So far, I've
I
only
will.
gotten into got into the
Mhm.
first few parts, and I'm loving it so far. And
Mhm.
I see myself finishing that game. So I also
Totally.
recommend you to start on it as well. How have you been faring with the games that you played for the first time? Did you continue playing it on
It's
stream, or did you opt
mm,
to finishing it off stream?
I'm pretty sure a lot of streamers can relate to this, but I think once you get used to streaming games, you don't play games off stream anymore. Maybe not everybody, but for me, it's like, no, I gotta play this on stream. So I
Yeah.
almost never stream a game offline anymore. I played, for example, the original Final Fantasy VII for the first time last year.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
that was such a vibe.
Mm,
And then we played Crisis Core, and now we're looking at the remake. But like having
mm,
played the original for the first time, and I 100%ed it, was
mm-hmm.
such a good experience. I loved it.
Aw, I'm so glad your community is very supportive of you because I believe it's kind of hard to like branch into different games or try different games and stream it because there is this lingering fear as a streamer that, oh, I started as a streamer of this kind of game and I
Mm,
built my community with it slowly
mm,
but surely, and then people are starting to ask me, oh, play this, play that. What if my community doesn't stay with me? You know, there are
mm, mm.
always those kind of thoughts that would hound VTubers and streamers or flesh tubers alike because yeah,
Totally.
it's kind of like a fine line if it's like a kind of a challenge if your community will still vibe with you despite you playing the not the game that they first known you for, right? I
Absolutely.
I
No,
I
so
was
relatable.
I was only streaming gotcha games before, and then
Hmm.
I started streaming other games and met a whole bunch of more people that play the same thing and also play gotcha games. I'm like, oh, so I guess it's okay for me to play and stream other games. Was that the
Yeah,
same way with you as well?
100%. I really
Mm.
relate to that. Even nowadays, I do feel bad if I have times where I can't stream as much art as before.
Mm.
Either because I'm gaming or because I really have to crunch it out as soon as possible.
Mm.
And streaming, of course, makes the art progress a little slower. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of over it. I think what streamers who go through this realize in the end
Mm.
is that people aren't actually really there for a specific game. I think, and it sounds like a tall order to be like, they're here for your personality. So it probably doesn't
Mm.
matter what you do, like your personality doesn't go away, right? That sounds a
Yeah.
little intimidating because
Mm.
that also makes me think, yeah, but am I just not another random person on the internet,
Yeah, I
Don't think
know.
about it. Don't think about it. People
Also,
are gonna vibe with what they vibe with, and you
yeah.
can't reason it.
Yeah. And you can force people to stay as well cuz if they feel like, "Ah, I don't vibe with this streamer anymore,"
Hmm.
they might leave your circle of your community. So, and that's
Right.
okay. It's their
It
own
is.
life, it's their time that they're spending online, and yeah, we just move on.
Preach.
And
Totally.
also, since you stream a whole bunch of art, I so love you for that. But when it comes to me streaming art, I always wonder, how do you manage to stream art while keeping your chat or community engaged? Like I myself,
Hmm.
when I try to stream art, my community would always like poke fun at me, just fun in games. They would like tease me like, oh my goodness, it's the art stream again, like 50% music, 40% yapping, and 10% art. They would always tell me that, and I'm like, yeah, yes. How do you
You're so
manage
real
to
for that.
even how do you even manage to finish an artwork while streaming, talking to your community? Tell me about it.
I feel you, honestly. I always do think art streams are also kind of just chatting streams with art on the stream. It's hard. It's really hard, but I wish I had I don't know, some sort of, I don't know, advice or anything.
Mm.
I just try my best, I think. Um, hmm. No, I do try to make good progress, and I do think that I um, make decent progress on stream, so
Mm.
it's not awful at all. It does help to have the chat on the same screen as your art, so that you only have to look in a corner and
Mm.
stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I will be honest, something
Mm.
that I always wished to really have and to maybe develop one day.
Mm.
If anybody's interested, hit me up. But I would love to have some sort of um, app that where you can just maybe touch a message and it's being read out instead of having to read it out while you're drawing. I
Ah.
know speech to text to speech exists, but I think it's not optimized enough for this specific purpose.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would actually help a lot of art streamers if they didn't have to have their eyes glued to chat all the time and they can just
Yeah.
listen to a message
Like
and
someone
respond
someone
as they're drawing. Hmm.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Sometimes text to
Hmm.
speech doesn't really understand the nuance of like
Yeah.
how some people would type out certain words or certain letters.
Hmm.
So yeah, it
And you don't
misses.
want everything
Mm.
read out either, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. You don't want your channel to get deleted by hearing something that
Hmm.
text to speech read out for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, now
For
we are.
example.
Yes.
Yeah, no, just for example, maybe that maybe one day would be possible, but until it is, I'm just trying hard to make progress and to chat.
Yeah, I just feel so bad sometimes. I know they mean well, and it's just all banter and just goofing around when they say it's the 10% art stream again. And I'm like, I know we are having fun talking, goofing around, joking, all that, all the jokes. But sometimes I feel bad because I do want to make art, like proper art, but I just can't. I get distracted. I'm like, no. Yeah, it's so hard, especially that I don't have the skills as good as everyone else. I'm still starting out, basically. So yeah. But
Maybe one thing that I've been doing more is that I used to start really from scratch on stream, and I still do that sometimes. But I tend to not sketch as much anymore. I usually upload my time lapses so people can still see my sketching progress. But I feel like sketching takes a lot of brain cells. You have to think, how does this work? Maybe you need to look up some references. It's a lot of heavy lifting. And I feel like once you're actually in the coloring and shading part, it's a little more relaxed, more autopiloted. And so I tend to do that more on stream these days. And at the same time, what convenient is, it does look better in the thumbnails. So more people actually drop by. So that's a lot more relaxed for me than doing a sketch on stream.
yeah, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Learned a lot today. All right, we are down to your last song from the challenge wheel. Let me just pull up your challenge wheel here. There you go. You ready for the last one?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. All right.
Other languages.
Other languages. Ah, you manifested this.
Damn, did I? What do you mean?
I mean, most anime or Vocaloid songs or, covers would be in a different
Totally.
language.
Absolutely, that is true. But since we already sang Japanese earlier, obviously I am not a native English speaker, so my accent is German, even though I live in Thailand. I was raised in Germany.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, yeah. Exactly. So we could do something nice and short in German.
All right, let's go. My mod VTubing Cocktails would be very happy. All right, take the floor.
Something really cool that they did when I was a kid in Germany is that they actually dubbed all the Digimon songs into German. They were super enthusiastic about it.
I thought you were gonna sing the Naruto. Believe it.
No.
The German.
No, please,
The German
no.
Naruto opening song.
Oh no. Did you have to remind me of that? Not the Naruto. Yeah, no.
All right.
Should have done that for April Fools.
That'll be funny. All right,
That would
darling.
have been funny.
Yeah.
But let's sing some German version of Butterfly. It's a short version, but
All
let's do
right,
that. I
let's
feel like
go.
that
Let's
could be
go.
fun. Let me see if I actually can find this with the original instrumental. Yeah, I can. All right.
Du wirst noch viel erleben, du musst diesen Test bestehen. Es kommt der Tag, an dem du dein Ziel erreichst. Ein Digimon wird dich begleiten, der beste Freund in allen Seiten. Ihr seid ein Team, werdet alle Abenteuer bestehen. Wow, 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 wow. Wir bleiben Freunde, was auch immer passiert. Wow, 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 wow. Doch wir wissen nicht, was morgen sein wird. Leb deinen Traum, denn er wird wahr. Geh deinen Weg, stelle dich der Gefahr. Alles, was wichtig ist, wirst du erkennen, wenn die Zeit gekommen ist. Ja, greif nach den Sternen, du bist bereit. Glaub an dich, bald ist es soweit. Wir werden bei dir sein. Sei bereit.
That's it.
Hey, woo, let's go! Redemption from the Naruto German opening.
Thank God. This one came first, but yeah.
Let's go. Goodness.
Actually,
Wow.
I agree. The German version of Braveheart is really good too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Am I hearing that right? Was Butterfly just playing? Yes! Schmetterling.
Yes. That's butterfly in German, all right.
All right, darling. You did mention you're living in Thailand now.
Yeah.
Are you safe? Are
almost
you
3
okay?
years.
I believe there was a recent earthquake over there.
There was.
Was it far
I'm
from
okay,
your area, or were you affected as well?
A little. I did feel it. I am not like where it was the strongest here, but I'm pretty close.
Oh my goodness.
I was totally asleep and got woken up by it, but the casualties here are fortunately nowhere near as bad as it is in Myanmar. So I've been safe. So, but thank you for your concern.
Thank God you're okay. And our fellow VTubers in Thailand and Myanmar, hopefully they're okay. People from those countries as well. And yeah, I'm just interested. This is out of topic, but I'm just interested. How do you find Thailand so far, since you've been there for 3 years now? Can you speak the language, or?
I speak a little Thai, so my mom is originally Thai, but I was not raised speaking Thai. So what I know is just from my
Okay.
mom talking to other Thais, basically. But I know some basics, but I've been okay not being great. Like, people are very, very friendly here.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of them speak English or speak enough English, and if they don't speak good English, they will try to make it work. They're not going to be
they try their
awful
best
with you and
to-
walk away.
What
Yeah.
I've noticed, because I visited Thailand twice, because I have a friend, a childhood friend who teaches there and is already married and living there.
I love that.
Yeah, they try, despite the language barrier, they try their best to assist you if you ever need help. They're so nice people, nice people. And
That sounds great.
yeah, I learned quite a few stuff like kapunaka or sawadee
Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, your intonation is so good.
yeah, and if you tell people, because I learned this when I was asking for directions, like where's the comfort room, and they would tell you go straight at Trong Thai. Or
Oh, yeah,
you go to the
yeah.
left, liao sai.
That's so good. I love that. Wait, I didn't know you speak a few words. I love that.
Well, I used to know how to count from 1 to 10, but I forgot about it because last 2 brain cells fighting for its life.
That's okay. It's not a very useful language to know, so don't worry.
Yeah, I guess the counting would help if you are serious in like counting your Thai money when you're visiting there. So yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What food did you like over there? Like, what's your favorite so far? I like the mango sticky rice, by the way. I love that.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
love
good
it.
one. Yeah. I also really love the other types of mangoes, which would be green mangoes with chili salt. I'm addicted to those.
Oh yeah, that's so good. That's so good. And yeah, I want you to take this time before we say our goodbye. I want you to take this time to invite our cult members, our friends in the chat, to come and hang out with you and join you with your activities. If you have ongoing or upcoming projects, be it subathon maybe, or scheduled streams or collaborations, let me know. Let our friends in the chat know so they can join you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks everybody for listening as well today. I've been reading your messages and I've been really so happy that you're here with me today. I stream especially a lot on the weekends when I don't work, and I usually, actually I haven't mentioned before, I love visual novels and voice acting, and I have a visual novel voice acting partner always with me. So if you just want something to listen to, feel free to drop by. I've got more music videos coming out. The next one will be Pokemon themed, if you're interested in that. And then in the middle of this year, probably around June or July, we'll be debuting our own live 2D model. I say we because I have a stream partner who I always stream with, and we have a like twin concept. And yeah, I've been working on the art for a long time. Hers is finished, mine is to be finished, and I've rigged in live 2D before, and I'm happy to do it again for this model. So
wow,
no more pre-made model,
no
custom model pretty soon.
No way. You rig. You also know how to rig a live 2D model? Like, what else can you not do, girl? Oh my goodness.
Thank you. I have to say live 2D is very useful for music video making, so it just kind of was something I picked up for making music videos, and then applied it for live 2D for VTubing as well.
Wow. You're wonderful.
So it'll be completely self-drawn and self-rigged. Yeah.
That is so good. I'm so excited. I am seated for that debut. When is it gonna be again? Pardon me?
I don't have a strict
timeline for
release
it?
yet,
Okay,
but we're gunning for, let's say July sounds good. You know, like we can start rigging probably next week or in 2 weeks, and then we're just gonna see how long it takes until it's at a point that we think is presentable.
Let's go. That's so good. Looking forward to that. I'm excited to support you in your future projects or activities. Thank you so much once again for giving us your time and, letting us hear your wonderful voice and letting us get to know you even better.
Thank you so much, Ellie. You've been so nice and so wholesome. Thank you so much for approaching me as well about this.
Of course.
And wish you all the best as well. I heard some exciting news for you. So all the best with that.
Thank you, darling.
And
I appreciate you so much. And my dearest cult members, our friends in the chat, let's all say goodbye to Ruru, but not exactly goodbye, because I know you guys will be checking out her content. Like I said, all of her important links are pinned in the chat. Her Twitch channel, her Twitter profile, and her YouTube channel. Please just show her some love. And up next, we will be playing Ruru's song cover. So stay seated for that song cover of Ruru. Thank you once again, darling. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, darling.
Have a wonderful weekend, you and everybody. I'll be in chat. I'll meet you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you so much, darling. Bye. All right, that was our guest singer for today, Ruru. I am so happy Ruru took the time to even be here on the Sczhae Radio show and grace us with her wonderful singing, and we got to know her even better. So please to show her some love on her channels that are pinned in the chat below. And now I'm so excited, we will be listening to her song covers. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you, darling. There you go. Da-dee-da. Do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Okay, give me a second. I'm a grandma. Takes a while for me to pull up stuff. Okay, here goes.
愛とはなんだ超感覚的でわかんないメイクアップ絵画のように愛とはなんだ現実の鏡は喋んないどこ拍手が吐くでメタモルフォーゼ I am super duper じゃん Look at me しがめつるするキューティーベビー Crazy つかまえてみる自慢の傑作自家見る絶賛 I am super duper じゃん Look at me 今に見返しちゃおう Give it up こぼれるまでちょうだいどうにかなっちゃいそうあまりの出来に笑っちゃいそうどうにかなっちゃいそう私の願い叶っちゃいそうこの世はいつだって矛盾逆線や嘘だらけ守るべきものは自らだけでいいのよ
You drew the art? Wow, it's so cool.
喜怒哀楽全消しスーパーポーカーフェイス知ったかどうかもとっとと敏感と歓迎枯れるまで踊るだけ永遠とかいらない今だけを切り取ってたいになったらシャイな前だ I am super duper ちゃん Look at me しがめつるせキューティーベビー Crazy つかめてみな自慢の傑作自家見る絶賛 I am super duper ちゃん Look at me 今に見返しちゃうわ Give it up こぼれるまで愛どうにかなっちゃいそう本当の自分は自分だけしか知らないのこのままどうにかなっちゃいそう夜の魔法にかかっちゃいそうどうにかなっちゃいそうあまりの敵に笑っちゃいそうどうにかなっちゃいそう私の世界になっちゃいそうこの世はいつだって過去済みの愛だらけ望むべきものはただ一つだけでいいし愛だけでいいのよ愛とはなんだ
Wow, that is so good. Wow. Goodness gracious. I love that one. I love that one. Thank you so much once again, Ruru, for gracing us with your wonderful singing. Of course, I got you, darling. Yes, it is a banger. You're so right, Elatrion. Okay, we will also be we will continue with the song request for oh goodness, Ruru, you didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Thank you for the gifted. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you, darling. Thank you. Alrighty, let me go ahead and play little gift because you're so lovely. Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate you. I am seated for your upcoming model debut sometime soon. So yeah, everyone, let's show Ruru some love. All of her important links are pinned in the chat below.